Bronze, silver, gold time for the Open Men's Board Rescue. Two teams from Surfers Paradise in this one, and a team from Half Moon Bay that includes Cameron Dixon, the man that pulled the biggest upset here last year with a belt race win.
Yeah, won the belt race, and didn't that club go off like firecrackers? Scott Meyer, Mal Allen, he'll fly in the swim. Dixon, Sean Davis, he'll be the one that I would imagine get to the cans first, has won the belt race. With Jay Gilbert, that's Carla's brother, paddling the board. So what this is, sprint 120 metres out to sea. This is the patience on the line. Now, away they go, 120 metres out to sea. When they get there, the arm goes up. We say to the public, put your arm up when you're in trouble. The moment that occurs, the board paddler goes out, picks them up behind the can. It's an absolute sprint back. The race is finished as you cross that blue flag at the bottom right hand of the side of the screen, with both paddlers in control of that board. But this is an absolute sprint here. Because it's a shorter distance, it's a real fly.
Well, because it is a shorter distance, someone like Malcolm Allen, that really is a 400-metre specialist, might struggle a little bit against these faster boys. And
what it also means is the bloke that's in front now, Sean Davis, is absolutely in his element. Sean won this when he was competing with Swansea Belmont in New South Wales in 1992 and 1993 with Rees and Burge in respective years. But he and Jay Gilbert are quite a combination.
Well, that looks like Mal Allen actually sitting in... actually, Mal Allen is about equal with Sean Davis on the left-hand side. He's doing a pretty good swim leg to be up there in this position.
That may not be Sean Davis, actually, but look at that swimming style. That may well be Trent Scott. I'll do it just while they get a bit further out to sea. But this is just pure sprint. The difficulty in these conditions too is that once they get out to the boys, lift their arm up, that no one can help. The board paddler is on their own. So when they get near the cans, we'll go back to the board paddlers, and you watch them. They're on their toes trying to see if they can sight their competitor that's reached the respective buoy that they're going to. That's actually Jason Samuelson from Surfers that's leading the charge for Surfers.
Well, three teams from Surfers Paradise. It shows the strength in their club. But yes, you're right, Jason Samuelson, he's been in good form today, particularly in the swims, and he's leading that out. Malcolm Allen won't be too far behind him.
It's a Maroochydore cap. That's Stephen Short. Again, because this is such a sprint, and because what you need to make sure you do is get to your can in a dead straight line, big kick, and that's what Mal Allen's doing right now. Now
we look at Malcolm Allen's stroke. He's 6-beat kicking, probably not judging the surf that well. He tended to have his head down a little bit there. Now he's looking up a little bit. 6-beat kick, he's got the long, strong stroke. You look at his underwater, it is so in control and so forceful.
And his paddler is Chad Noble, who will be looking, and the only thing that Chad Noble can do is they were given a coloured can to swim to before. Now here we have the board paddlers. You see the tippy toes. They're going up to see if they can see their other team member hit that can, and they can't go till they hit the can. Reasonably close, but let me tell you, when the board paddler starts running, when the swimmer gets there, that gap just increases accordingly.
Well spread across the field there, and they are in fairly much clear water now. So Malcolm Allen, who you're seeing now, will be able to look up and see where the cans are. He's opting to wear goggles in this, which will aid him. First to the can, Malcolm Allen. And lifting himself over the top of the can, Maroochydore there, that's Stephen Short. Lift yourself over the can. The reason you do that is you've got to get up as high as you can. Away they go off the beach. That was James O'Toole from City of Perth in third place. So City of Perth up there in the first, second and thirds. That was the Tugan competitor. Now there's David Foyster just arriving. These guys, David's not the best swimmer in this field, but in terms of these guys lining up on the cans, he would certainly be the best board paddler. And incidentally, the boards that these guys are paddling, quite a few of them are specialist boards for this event. They're a bit thicker because two of them have to get on it and paddle. Maroubra, Maroochy, Surface.
Now the pick-up here is the critical thing, and you'll see how quickly this is done. And obviously it's to simulate a rescue condition when somebody's sent out in the surf to get you or me or anybody else that gets into trouble right round Australia. Remember, the lifesavers you see competing here at these national titles patrol your local beaches right around Australia. So it's all part of the honing of the skills to be able to effect the rescues, because they're lifesavers first, their competitors second. Now when they get there in the pickup, it's really, really good to watch. And you see the straps at his feet, that's Rhett Colley on the board. The straps at his feet, what will happen is as the waves come in, once they've turned and start coming in, if they get hit by waves, both of them will move to the back. He will grab the back straps, and the swimmer has to be on the front. He'll grab the front, and they are for two things: control, and also for the finish. You pick them up by the handles at the finish. Right, pickup will take you in the water with them because they're getting ready now. They're not too far out, and you'll see it's like one quick motion down on the back of the board, spin it, both on, and then you've got to paddle together. That's not easy because they're fairly solid boys, these. Yeah, they are. And the thing too is that you've got two guys that... Now, let's watch the pickup. He drops, spins,
patient on, and you must do that pickup behind the buoy. That's the reason that the board was on an angle. You must do your pickup behind that can. Now they're away and getting at the runners before anyone else. The reason he moved around, got to get comfortable and get in position. Stephen Short, Rhett Collie in front.
Also lifts the nose of the board up a little bit. What you don't want is to pearl. See how that board there is running. Well, if the nose is under the water, you're going nowhere.
Well, that's right, and also slews from side to side.
Well, second on the change was Maroubra with Malcolm Allen and Chad Noble, and third was City of Perth.
Marucci on a wave. Marucci on a wave, Stephen Short, Rhett Collie. In these conditions with these boards, that should win it for them. Watch it die as it fattens up as we get closer. And now they should win this. City of Perth in second.
Yeah, City of Perth in second. James O'Toole on the front, a great pull swimmer. He had a great swim leg for them, and not a bad paddle out there by Tim Drew.
This has been a day that Maroochydore won't forget.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to have someone else celebrate besides Clint, wouldn't it? But here comes Waves. Now, this wave may well pick them up. And remember I said these two straps. Let's see how important the straps are. The pickup is critical.
Watch the little suck down the front of this, though. There goes bang. They've held it all right, and they've got through. They held that perfectly. The other crew missed out. Maroochidore's not going to win this. It's City of Perth. There's the run. Now they've stumbled. Oh, they had it all won, and they blew it on the end.
City of Perth. Tim True, James O'Toole, the WA champs. James O'Toole paddled the board, and he's a swimmer.
Well, third place not decided yet. Maroochydore had that run and won, and all they did, they missed that little suck up. I could see it happening. The shore break started to suck up. This crew on the yellow board have the same problem. Here's Surfers Paradise. They're coming in nicely balanced and in trim. But if you don't read the shore break, that's what happens. They're off and running surfers. Out they come, and that's Jason Samuelson, Adam Scott for Surfers Paradise. They'll take the bronze. Well, Maroochydore, they'll kick themselves about that. The City of Perth, hey, big winner, they win. They're winners. Tim True, James O'Toole, well done.